Hello YouTube. My friend asked me to show him the ponds, so just decided to come out and shoot another video of the ponds. They look pretty nice, except for this guy's looking, don't know if he's dry from, no, yeah, he's still sitting wet. He should be fine. Got some new leaves growing out of him, so maybe he'll be okay. But this one doing really good finally. This thing, all these like big ones are like falling over, and it's growing like some new stuff. So I'm guessing it did not like having all those, like, I'm thinking that maybe because this is like feather-like, it's probably like catching a bunch of wind and it's pushing them over. So it's probably not liking that. But it grew back this nice one right here. It's very sturdy compared to the other ones. Let's see if you guys can see my shrimp. Some red cherry shrimp down there. A lot of red cherry shrimp. I definitely had some babies out here because I count maybe like 10 or 20 just right around here. And there's no telling how many there are underneath the duckweed and stuff. Oh, my water hyacinth got away from me again. I really want these water hyacinths to do good, but they just don't really seem to be loving it. I wonder if they're not getting enough sun. The duckweed might be choking them out a little or something. I'm just gonna kind of place them right there. Sorry, yeah. Not pointing the camera at stuff. My bad. I apologize. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of place them in a way that makes them stay together there, because this is like a spot where quite a bit of light hits, and then they're also not getting quite as covered by duckweed over here. And I could pull some of this duckweed out anytime, but I just wanted something on top that would just fill it in. And yeah, all these guys doing really good. I really like this thing, the chameleon plant. It's really nice. And that one got a new subscriber. Vertigo 117, I believe, was his thing. It's like 11 spelled out with a dash, and then 7 like the number 7. And yeah, he told me this. He has a very nice pond. You guys should go check him out. He's very nice guy too. Commented on a lot of my videos, even though I don't have any subscribers, so I like that. But he said that this does flower. It does have like some white flowers. I couldn't remember. I was gonna look it up, but I just do other stuff too much. I'm pretty lazy on the ponds and the fish tanks, guys. Like I just do like lazy stuff with them. Just make them look nice, but not do too much work. Play a lot of video games too. Been playing a lot of RuneScape. And I thought really the reason I even shot the video is just because I was outside already, kind of messing around with the ponds. But I was kind of thinking, so what I'm about to do with this big pool here, it's a pretty good sized pool. You can see it started to grow some plants here. Grow some plants right out of the center there. So I'm guessing it's pretty shallow. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is duckweed in here or what this is. But kind of what I'm thinking about doing is just getting something to scoop, maybe like a net, like a pool skimmer, if I still have a pool skimmer laying around here somewhere. Just use something like that and scoop off a lot of the stuff on top and in the bottom. And then I'm probably just going to leave. My friend brought up a very good point. He said the mud maybe, like the mud and the layer of leaves and stuff on bottom might be holding in some of the water, because I think that I had a rip in this liner on bottom somewhere. So I'm thinking about just getting like either a pond filter or repurposing the pool filter that's already out here, and just, you see this thing looks nasty, just maybe run it like a pool filter, basically, like through out of that little outtake there or whatever. And it's got inputs and everything already. It's already ready to go. I just took a new pool filter up to it, or kind of work on the old one or something. And then after I get in a current in here and get it cleaned up, what I probably would do, my friend, he's pretty handy. He said that he was going to help me make some, or he said that he would probably be able to help me make some, like hanging baskets. And also I wanted like some floating baskets. So I probably do like no duckweed in here. Might even get rid of the duckweed in my other ponds. If I have such a big area here, I probably can keep most, like, the reason I got the duckweed is because there's not a lot of floating plants that will stay alive, in my zone. In the winter, and I want stuff that will kind of stay alive through the winter, or at least do okay. If I was going to do like lilies and stuff, I would have to bring them all in, and it would end up being a pretty big chore to fish them all out and bring them all in and everything. So I just bypass that. What I'll probably do is right before it's winter time, I'll scoop all the duckweed off of the ponds, or as much of the duckweed as I can get off the ponds, I'll scoop off. Oh, something moving around down there. Been a bug or something. But yeah, probably scrape everything off the top of the ponds, all the duckweed. And I have a couple, like I have one aquarium that has duckweed inside, so I could just bring some duckweed back out next year if I want it. And everything that's left will just die off this winter. Or probably so anyway. Yeah, but probably put some water hyacinth out here floating around, and then make like some floating baskets of some cool stuff, like either like some lilies or irises, or not lilies and floating baskets, irises and floating baskets, something like that, and then make like some hanging baskets. I'm thinking I want like this whole camera shot. I want a camera shot that is this wide right here, just filled with like horsetail rush, and like there's a couple other like bulrush, and there's a couple other like bamboo looking type plants. I really would like that in the background, kind of like, just I want to be able to walk up, because this is where I would walk up from the front of my house. You would see it from there, but you know, I got some weeds growing up and stuff. You're not going to see it that great from the road anyway, so there's too much cover there. I live out in the country. So yeah, I probably end up just, what I might do actually too, what I thought was a good idea, is maybe grow up like some nice garden plants around this, or like even just let this ivy grow up so it's covered to where this isn't white, and then just green right here, and then you just look over the side and it's just blue with green growing. I feel like that would be a beautiful scene. Probably put koi in here, and probably keep the duckweed going in here, just to feed the koi. So there won't be like they won't. I'm almost positive that if I put duckweed out here, even if I had a lot of it, they would devour it. It would all be gone. So yeah, probably just keep some in the other ponds and in the inside aquarium maybe, and stuff like that. That way I can come out and feed it to them every once in a while, because it's really good for their stomachs, fiber content and stuff. But yeah, probably do like some horsetail rush, bulrush back there. I think there's another one too, like lizard's tail rush or something, that's a little bit different. It's got like a weird little, like a frilly flower thing that comes off the top almost. And then probably do like some floating baskets out there, just kind of floating around throughout the aquarium, or not the aquarium, the pond. And then maybe like right up here, close to where I'm at. See, the bulrush and stuff's pretty low maintenance. It doesn't need a lot of light. So I might have to position these guys where I get the light from. But the light will be overhead at least most of the day, because there's no trees. Not most of the day, but a chunk of the day. There's no trees above this, so that helps a lot. But yeah, probably maybe like right here, like right around this region right here, we'll probably put some baskets hanging from here, and put like the irises and stuff like that. I really like the irises because they get some pretty decently tall vegetation. Like their leaves provide some good cover, and then they also bloom in the spring and stuff. I like there's a lot of cold weather variants, so I like that too. That's important to me, because yeah, I'm not trying to bring everything inside. I don't have enough room inside. Probably invest in a little kiddie pool, and I have like some grow bulbs inside and some lamps, so I could just take just, you know, whatever I think won't survive out here in the winter, I could just bring it in. Probably just leave that plant growing up there and see. Maybe if I fill it up with water, it'll just keep growing out of the center. I feel like that would honestly be sick. I don't even know what kind of plant it is, but I feel like that would be sick no matter what. Even if it's like something invasive, I still feel like it would be like, wow, that thing just grew right out of the center of your pond. That's so cool. So, yeah. Yeah, but probably like nice tall background plants, like the tallest winter background plants I can get. They don't really need a lot of light. They can, like those horsetail rush and stuff, they can go in pretty low light. So back there would probably be good. They'd be in the shade for part of the day, but not too much. Up here, getting more light, so maybe put like the irises and stuff up here so they get some good blooms. Oh, I just realized I'm zoomed in, guys. I'm an idiot. No wonder. Yeah, but maybe put like some irises up here, maybe some other stuff that blooms. I might even get a couple lilies, like dwarf aquarium lilies, or other like actual wild lily, or not, yeah, lily variants. Sorry, I always confuse the words iris and lily for some reason. I'm horrible. But yeah, I might get some lilies and try to put some lilies in here and just see if I get, because they do have some cold water versions of lilies. I wonder if I put them out in the center somewhere, if they would do okay. So we're gonna see. Probably do no gravel in here just because the bottom's gonna be covered with like a layer of leaves and sticks and stuff, like debris, which is perfect for any kind of fish you want to breed, which I probably just have koi out here. I don't know if they'll actually breed, or I've never looked into breeding koi at all, even a little bit. So most things that I keep them because I want to see them breed, or not see them breed, that sounds weird, but you know, I want to make babies. I want them to make babies and observe the babies and see them grow up. I feel like that's the coolest part of fish keeping. So yeah, we'll see how they go. Oh yeah, then some floating plants, like some I don't know what I'm gonna, I really haven't looked into it a whole bunch. I know I like all the winter plants because they say with the winter plants you can just kind of like put them into deeper water and they're okay, because that's what happens in the winter where they're used to living, is like it's not as sunny, so it's not drying out as much, so everything kind of floods a little bit, and then there's like a layer of snow on top and it just kind of insulates them, and they just survive under there. Like just the roots and the bulb, if it's like a rhizome plant, will survive, and then it just grows back the next year, every year, and also reproduces before it hits its like plateau in wintertime. It reproduces for you, so kind of makes more every year too. So yeah, we'll see how she goes. That's the plan. I know I just basically talked about nothing for 10 minutes, but I just missed you guys, you know. Just wanted to check in, say hello. My cat, he is attention hungry. Look at him. Look at him. Hi. Oh, I think I showed you guys, but I got a new cat. Oh, look. Yeah, see. This guy, he walks between your feet to rub on your ankles as you walk. He's figured out that if he times it right, he gets petted by your legs while they move. Yeah, so this is what's going on in Illinois. Absolutely nothing. Just look at the ponds one more time. There's Carly too, so good. Anyway, guys, have a good day, YouTube. Gonna go talk to my mom.